to Shreveport, Louisiana, home to the 11th oldest bowl game in college football, the Radiance Technologies Independence Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Liberty Flames, taking on a team from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Mountaineers offense will have first crack at this one. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
And the Mountaineers heading quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Caught in the backfield, it's Hubbard. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line, not enough to move the sticks. They punted away on 4th down. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Flames offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Trying the left side. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Flames now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. A run for the quarterback. Powers through the defender. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. Back to pass, it's Vasco. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. 4th down coming. Hunt is on its way. That thing was down for a while, but the Big Mounts carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down. How many times do you think they're going to run that one back in film study? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. It'll be a long film study for him. Grab behind the line. It's Hubbard. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Going to swing it on second down. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Turning it on. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
This defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Off the play fake on first down. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things up with a dart from 24 yards out. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. And the Flames with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to bully their way for the first. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The Flames will snap it on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. That's caught. It's Smith. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Flames will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo.
We're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
They try to pop a run on the draw. In the backfield again to make the stop. They keep giving him the ball and keep getting nothing for it. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Mountaineers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Takes the handoff. It's Blue.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll try the run. Makes a man miss. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Flames have pushed it inside the 20. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The option look. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds him out of the backfield. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Trying to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Flames.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Makes the quick grab. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. The Mountaineers want to crank the tempo. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for room. It's Hubbard. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And the Mountaineers will have it 1st and 10.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that
breaks into the open. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He'll pull it down. At the 35, he's got room. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
And the Mountaineers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
Yeah, and a great job by the offensive line, seeing the blitz, picking it up, and then it's on the running back. Running back finds the hole, gets a little bit of a crease, makes a nice run at it.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Makes the grab on the left. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. The offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. An 84-yard drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. It's a draw. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give on the inside. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Looking for space. It's great. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Flames will punt this one away. Here's the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
The Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Trying play action. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man on the right. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And the Mountaineers with the 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Oh, the speed, the acceleration, the elusiveness, and he's down to the 43. The Mountaineers will hustle to the line. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Got enough for the first. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Here's the handoff. It's the runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Handoff from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. They'll run the option. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Flames send out the punt unit. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete and jarred loose by the hit. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Mountaineers will call on their punt team. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Grabbed over the middle. It's Blue. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Spins away from the defense. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Right back to the well. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. On the run, it's Dickens. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Finds a seam. And he eluded the defense, and they'll take it all away. Touchdown, Liberty.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the 2nd level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And that was some way to cap it off with a 42-yard touchdown jaunt. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They'll go to the ground. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23. The Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Gives it to the back on the draw. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught in the backfield. It's Vaughn. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Slithers into space. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Gives it on the option. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Looking to throw, it's Basco. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Flames will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll go back to work on offense. Pulls and fires complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now on the option. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. And the Mountaineers in the hurry-up. He tried to make something out of nothing, but there was really nothing he could do on that play.
And I hope offensively that
strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Hits him inside the 20, still going. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Just gets rid of it before the heat. And while the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense was in the neutral zone.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. The defense calls a timeout, and that's their last one of the half. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And here comes the field goal unit. He splits the uprights, and they've regained the lead. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Here comes the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Dropping back, it's Basco. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Hunt is on its way. He's got it. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Just under half a minute to go before the break. They'll take over 1st and 10. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Singleton. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. And the Mountaineers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Bringing the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield very late in the half. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, I myself have been in Shreveport to call the Independence Bowl. What a fantastic experience, and we've had ourselves a fun first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Independence Bowl.
The Mountaineers will boot it away to start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Going to the run to start this second half. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Quarterback on the keeper. Short gain on the play before he slides. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. On the option. Jukes his way for more. Ball is loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. The Flames will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Play action on first down. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Mountaineers want to move quickly.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He'll pull it on the read. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. The Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air. It's Basco. Heaves it on the run. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. He'll do it himself. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Flames decide to punt it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's a point of...
And the defense, got him at the 27.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job being the offensive line to get to the QB.
The Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off play action. Makes the grab. It's Barnes. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
And you see on that play the confidence that he has in that playmaker on the perimeter of the field. He's already had a couple catches in this game. It seems like he's always open. And right there, nice job fitting that football into a small space and great awareness by the receiver getting his feet down in bounds.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They boot it away. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
You know, it's so unique to find quarterbacks that have these types of moves in the open field. You oftentimes find guys that can run very quickly straight line, but how about the shiftiness of this quarterback and the ability to make people miss? That's impressive.
They just flipped the entire field, and now they'll try to cash in on 1st and 10 from the 20. They'll try the right side. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. On the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Good disciplined defense on that play. It's 3rd and long, right? You're not going to bite on a play fake. Nobody's going for that. Everyone knows it's a passing situation, and they use their speed to get to the QB.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Right down the boulevard. And it's a deadlock here in the 3rd quarter after the field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Gallagher. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The Mountaineers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They pick up that 1st down easily. You wonder sometimes if you're 2-down territory there, you take a shot on 3rd and run it on 4th, but they opt to just move the chains here.
Man, I laugh now watching quarterback sneaks. It looks a lot less.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And the Mountaineers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got his man downfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
It's so hard for these DBs to try to match up with this guy one-on-one in the back end. He's just too big, and he's just able to run the corner out-muscle everybody for the football, and haul in the catch.
The Mountaineers are flying down the field. Takes the handoff. It's Hubbard. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Mountaineers are in the hurry up. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Hubbard. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. The give out of the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll send the back in motion. On the ground, it's Dickens. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Oh, he's got some space. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that 1st down.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Power football with the run. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. Now they'll run the draw. And there were some collisions in there. The D finally stops him short of the marker. The Flames will send out the punt unit. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Mountaineers moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. There's a hit. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. We've reached the end of the period. It's West Virginia on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. And the Mountaineers line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Looking to pass. It's Vasco. Got his man quickly. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. And the Flames with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll toss it. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Surging forward on the sneak. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. This is a designed run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? So now it's 2nd and long. They've been running it, but down the pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Flames will punt this one away. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. That's reeled in. It's Barnes. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. The play action fake. Catch in the middle. It's Vaughn. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Just a short pass to the tight end. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block and run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
The Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Got it behind the line. It's Hubbard. A defender miss. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got to lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on 1st down. Better job on 2nd down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Hubbard. Touchdown, West Virginia! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. The give to the left. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. And the Flames can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll keep it on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass, it's Vasco. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. The give to the back. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run with the ball. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He'll ride his man on the option. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Off the play fake. Throws for the tight end. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab, plenty for the 1st down. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. From the gun, the ground game. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the 1st without scoring. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the good news is you got the 1st down running it there on 2nd and short, but the bad news is you're down by quite a bit here in the 4th quarter, and 2, 3, 4-yard gains aren't going to get it done. You've got to start chucking this thing vertically to get back in the game.
With the run on 1st and goal. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Trying to pound it in. He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Flames. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they need. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Makes the catch. It's Gallagher. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Mountaineers headed quickly to the line. From the gun on 3rd down. Rushes on him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
And the Mountaineers send out the punt unit. Wants to return it. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Rides the back on the option, the give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Leaves it with the running back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Getting late. Pressure building. Huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. They'll run play action. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab past the marker. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Here comes the heat. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. The Flames come to the line with a new set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Looking downfield, it's Vasco. Pressure coming. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
And the Flames now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. That's caught. It's Person. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Complete out of the backfield. He did not get there, and they'll have to give up the football, and they might have just seen this game slip away. Defense still with a couple of timeouts. They can force the issue, make the offense snap it again as they take a knee on this one.